The MCU's latest Disney Plus show, Ironheart, just got done this past week, and honestly, Marvel has the opportunity to do one of the most ballsy things with their character that they've ever done, if they actually live up to it. So before I get started into my theories and my pitch and what I think that they could do with how Ironheart ended, I want to kind of briefly review and give my general thoughts and ideas on the show. Don't believe the hate and all the crap online, right? Like, people are really annoying and they're just going to hate it because it's an African American female lead and stuff like that, which is just annoying, thinking that it's gone woke. It's actually a pretty decent show. It's nothing crazy. It's not groundbreaking. It's not really great in my opinion, but I enjoyed it. I didn't hate it. I didn't dislike watching it. There was entertainment value to be had. I think Riri is a interesting character. I really, really, really like Parker Robbins, his character. I think Anthony Ramos does an amazing job. Obviously, the MCU classic Disney Plus show trope of the build up to an anticipated mystery character is in there, but I really like this character. I'm going to get into spoilers later, but so just spoiler alert with that. I'll get into that towards the end of the video, but really like that character and his performance. And I also just, one thing I really, really loved, thought it was a really, really cool idea to mix the magic and technology. I thought that was really creative, a great way to separate Ironheart's character from just being a ripoff of Tony Stark. Thought it was a really interesting and creative way to do that. A few gripes I had with the show was just, I don't know, it wasn't super, super interesting or engaging. Like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great, right? Like, it was just fine. And so it's like a advantage and disadvantage. It didn't really do anything crazy for me, but I didn't hate it. I didn't really like what they did with, again, this will be a spoiler right here, so skip ahead if you haven't watched it or you care about spoilers, but really thought the addition of Zeke Stain was a really cool thing, and his character with how, like, because of his father Obadiah and being Ironmonger, like, I thought it was a really cool character. Like, he wants to use technology to help people, not as weapons and things like that. Really cool character setup. And then they just kind of undermine it. Like, yes, I understand he gets betrayed by Riri, but like, he's just like, all right, I'm going to become a supervillain, essentially, is what happens. And it just is kind of silly to me. Wish they would have kept him as just a normal guy. And I know that happens in the comics, but it just kind of ruined his character and made him a hypocrite, in my opinion. I don't know, kind of silly, but I liked what they had set up originally, so it bothered me that they changed that a little bit. And then, honestly, like, I kind of get it. Like, she's on a journey, but Riri just straight up not a superhero. Like, she's not a hero at all. Like, she literally starts off the show by being a criminal. And yeah, I understand they're trying to make you sympathize with her and justify it by like, oh yeah, she needs money for the suit and she's not making a lot of money. I get that, but like, people get hurt and people die, and I understand she's walking through the weight of that and learning to deal with the consequences, but like, she's just pretty much a criminal throughout the whole show, and then it ends with her stopping the criminal that she enabled. Like, she's just like, she's not saving people. She's not really saving innocent civilians. Like, I don't know. They didn't really make her a superhero. They just made her a character with a suit that was like, did honestly some bad things. Like, I know they're trying to set it up to make you like sympathize with her and understand, but it just didn't really connect with me and just made me kind of like I still like Riri as a character, really loved her in Wakanda Forever, but in here I'm like, I don't know, she's still just kind of like not a good person right now, right? And so that might be the point, but I just didn't enjoy that aspect too much. Okay, like I said, I'm going to get into spoilers now talking about the ending, but one of my favorite things about the show was definitely how it ended. I really think it was cool. Like, they set it up, and you think it's going to be the generic superhero trope, right? Like, Mephisto's there, and he lays out this deal, but she's grown, and she's going to be like, you know what? I'm not going to take the deal because it's the right thing to do. Like, I've accepted the loss of my friend. They do something, like, really, really cool, and they trick you, and they make you think that, like, she takes it, then she doesn't, but she doesn't, but she takes the deal. And she's now working with Mephisto for Natalie to come back. And you understand, like, you get it. And it really sets up something cool if Marvel decides to actually lean into it. If they decide to, like, really seize the moment and take this as a cool opportunity to flip things on its head. Like, to actually not just let your hero, like, oh, should I do the right thing or the wrong thing? I don't know. It's hard, but I'm the hero, so I'm going to do the right thing. I know it kind of contradicts what I was saying earlier, but, like, if this is their plan the whole time, it's no longer, like, a complaint of mine. Like, if they, like, completely change everything and you think Riri and Ironheart is a hero, but then through this deal with Mephisto, she actually becomes a villain, but people don't know it. Like, come on, that would be so cool. That would be, no one would expect it. It'd be really unique and cool storytelling. And I think we could see this really play out because we know based off post-credit scenes from the Marvels and just through different projects, they're setting up a Young Avengers or Champions project. I'm not sure if it's a show, movie, whatever, but they're clearly setting up a project with that, with Kate Bishop, Miss Marvel, Billy, all those kind of characters. And Riri is of that age and would really fit into that team. But how cool would it be if, and I don't know if they're reports or just theories, but talking about how Mephisto would be a great villain for that project, for the Champions or Young Avengers. And how cool would it be if they recruit Riri and they're all trying to stop Mephisto, and the audience knows that Riri is actually working with him and is part of it, that Riri is working with him, but the characters don't know that, and their missions keep going wrong, or Mephisto keeps escaping, or whatever, and she ends up backstabbing the team in the conflict within her because she doesn't want to, but she's made this deal, and because Natalie's back, she has to fall. I don't know. I feel like that'd be super cool to flip things on its head and make Ironheart the main villain of that project, the main villain of the Young Avengers, because you wouldn't expect it. Like, that's not what Marvel would do. Like, the heroes are the heroes, and that's kind of it. But, like, to make the hero, like, actually mess up and make the decision they probably shouldn't have, and there's consequences, and it really affects them. Like, I think that's rich storytelling. I think it'd be really cool to see how that affects Riri's character, her team's character, Natalie being a part of that, right? Like, and then just more Mephisto would be great. Sacha Baron Cohen is amazing and does a great job. But I think that'd be a really great next step for her to take if they were to go that route with her being a villain, kind of in the Young Avengers Champions story, and having her work alongside Mephisto could be really, really cool and honestly entertaining, because I'm not that excited for a Champions Young Avengers story. I really like Kate Bishop, but that's about it. Those characters aren't really intriguing to me, but I'd be super interested if Mephisto was a part of it and, like, Ironheart was a double agent turning into the villain of the series. That would just be super, super dope. So let me know what you think. What are your thoughts on Ironheart? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What do you think about this idea of her becoming a villain, becoming the villain of a Young Avengers project? Let me know in the comments if you think this is a cool idea, this is stupid. Let me know all your thoughts. And also, if you got any prayer requests, I would love to partner with you in prayer and just believe for what you're believing for, pray over you and your family, whatever it is. Just let me know in the comments how I can be doing that. Deuce, homies.